The man lowered the iron hook from the window because he wanted to escape from prison. With guidance from the prisoner across from him, the hook firmly caught onto the door bolt. With a gentle pull, he opened the window. But just as he reached out to open the iron door, a police officer suddenly rushed in. He quickly locked the entrance. Then he leaned against the door, gasping for breath. The prisoners instantly grew tense when they saw this. They all started asking what had happened outside, because just moments earlier, a burst of intense gunfire had come from outside. But Jack ignored all of their questions. He quickly walked over to the first aid kit, took out alcohol and gauze, and gritted his teeth as he endured the pain, pouring the alcohol onto his injured thigh. This sudden scene immediately interrupted the prisoner who had just been about to escape. Before Jack could even get back up from the floor, the sound of a power drill suddenly came again from outside the carriage. It was obvious that someone outside was trying to break in. Jack walked over to the monitor to check the situation in the driver's cab. He happened to see a man in black breaking in and reaching out to yank off the camera. Just then, Tom, who had just been about to escape, seized the chance and quickly charged out. Realizing the situation had turned bad, Jack got up and tried to pull the iron door shut, but Tom jammed his foot directly into the gap in the door. Then he grabbed Jack by the throat. Jack refused to back down. He struck back by jabbing his fingers into Tom's eye socket. Under the sharp pain, Tom exploded instantly. He shoved Jack away with one hard push, and then rushed forward to fight it. Unfortunately, Jack was injured in the leg. After only a few exchanges, he was thrown straight into the corridor. At the critical moment, he pulled out the weapon at his waist, and only then barely managed to steady the situation. Jack got back to his feet and prepared to lock Tom back in the cell, but at that moment, a pungent smell suddenly spread through the air. Tom reached down and wiped his hand across the floor. Only then did he realize the floor was covered in gasoline. Before he even had time to call for help, a small flame was tossed in through a hole. The fire spread in an instant. Jack turned around, grabbed a fire extinguisher, and moved to save him. Taking advantage of the chaos, Tom opened all the cell doors. Seeing this, Jack immediately drew his weapon, trying to bring the situation back under control. But with strength in numbers, the prisoners slowly moved toward Jack, steadily forcing him into a corner. They completely cut off Jack's way out. Just as both sides were locked in a tense standoff, an important piece of information suddenly came through Jack's radio.